Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is finally my Sephora VIB spring sale makeup haul. I placed two different orders on Sephora when the sale started. The sale is still going on. It's Rouge 20%, 15% for VIBs and 10% for beauty insiders, which everybody could be a beauty insider. So the least you can get right now is 10% off at Sephora. I'm a Rouge. I got 20% off of my purchase, and so I wanted to get some things that I had my eye on for a little while, and I needed to restock on a couple of other stuff. In this video, we are going to go through everything I bought, and I'm going to also show you guys how I applied some of the products that I bought, including this eye look here. This was filmed for this video because I bought a new palette and I could not wait to play with it. So this is kind of my first look that I created with it. Okay, let me stop rambling. I'm overly excited about my new makeup purchases. I get very excited about makeup. It's a thing, okay? If you guys end up liking this video, please give it a thumbs up before you leave. If you're new here, my name is Patty, and I would love it if you stuck around and subscribe to my channel. And with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's get started with this haul. I placed two Sephora orders one day from each other, and the second one I placed got here like 4 to 5 days ago, and the first one I placed got here yesterday. I totally meant to film this video yesterday, but I spent most of the day with a headache, so I just left it for today. And I have half of my makeup done because I want to open the box that arrived later in front of you, and I definitely want to put those products on because it's going to kind of be a first impression for me on some of them. So I did my makeup using what I already had opened, and we'll do the rest later. I hope that made sense. So let's start by my second purchase, which is the first one that arrived. One of the products I ordered in my second purchase was this right here. This is the Patrick Ta Major Brow Wax. I've mentioned this one in a couple of my videos because I have definitely been using it since it arrived and I love it. I'm going to put a clip right here of kind of how I use it. The first time I tried it, I didn't know I had to spray the wax with a little bit of setting spray, but it made a huge difference. And I kind of like to push up the hairs with my fingers as I go, and I do the little trick at the end where I lay it down with the other side of the brush. But I really love the effect that this gives my eyebrows because it makes them look laminated. It makes them look like I just got them laminated. I cannot believe that this product can do that. I am so excited about it. I will absolutely continue to use this one again and again. Let me give you guys a little like close-up of how my eyebrows look because I'm very impressed. Okay, this lens doesn't zoom in that much, so bear with me right here. I hope that light is okay. You see how good that looks? They definitely stick up and it makes my eyebrows look so fluffy, which my eyebrows grow straight down. So this right here is definitely a miracle worker for me. I love it. I don't know if I should have tried the darker one. I definitely figured the clear would be a very safe bet. So this is the one that I have been using. This is like my third or fourth time using it, and I can't get enough of it. I am so sad that in the first video I mentioned that I didn't do it justice, but I didn't know. And I even went and tried to look up a tutorial to see if I was missing something, and I didn't find it. I'm so stupid. Anyways, it works amazing. I really like it, and I think it's sold out, but whenever it comes back in stock, I 100% recommend it if you want to have fluffy brow or if you just want your eyebrows to stay in place. The same day that the Patrick Ta Brow Wax came out, the new Fenty blushes and bronzers came out. Again, I already did a video on these because I just couldn't wait to show you guys, but I tried the cream bronzer from Fenty and a cream blush. The cream bronzer is Butter Biscuit, which is number 2, and that is what I'm wearing. I did film when I applied it a few minutes ago so that you guys could see. I really like this one. The day that I did my first impressions on it, I wore it all day. It wore really nicely. Tara Lynn mentioned in her video that she feels like it kind of fades away when she puts powder over it. I cannot attest to that because I haven't put powder over mine. I figure with my dry skin, I definitely don't need to be powdering that much. So whenever I have used it, I've used it by itself. I don't find it to be sticky, which I've also heard people talking about it being sticky. I don't think it's sticky, but again, that might be just personal preference. I got Butter Biscuit, which is number 2, and I definitely love that color for me. And then the blush I got was the Cool Berry, which is number 9. I'm wearing it today. I have to do a very light layer of this one, but it blends out so nicely. that I really love it. And then from that second purchase, I had one last item, and that was this right over here. This is the Shiseido Control Chaos Mascara. I haven't even opened this one yet, so I'll do it with you guys. This was a 100-point perk. I didn't pay for this one. I got it with points because I was interested. The wand is kind of like the Better Than Sex wand, the Shock, Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir, the hourglass shaped wand. It looks very interesting. Unfortunately, in this package, it looks like the wand doesn't go all the way in because up here it's not getting much product, but that's okay. I'm definitely going to use this one right now when I put the rest of my makeup on so that we can see how I like it. That was everything from my second purchase, which I got a lot before my first purchase, so let's get into the first one now. Okay, so this is it right here. Okay, so I'm so excited about this one because this was my VIB cart that I had ready to go for when the sale hit. This was the items that I could not miss out on. I think a couple of them sold out like by the next day, so I'm definitely very excited that I got it as soon as the sale hit. And that's why I had to get a second order, because the bronzer and blush from Fenty and the Major Brow by Patrick Ta, those launched on that day. So I placed my order and then browsed the website and then saw that those were there, so I'm like, okay, I need this too. But this one here is much anticipated because I thought about it and then finally decided to go for these, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. That's why I didn't want to like do my whole makeup and then film the video, because I definitely wanted to unbox this with you guys. I don't know. Okay, brown paper out. Let's start by the absolute basic. This right here. So I just spent like 4 to 5 days without Shiseido cotton rounds and I almost didn't make it. This is just the greatest cotton ever. I use it for everything. I get the one that has 165 little sheets of cotton. This usually lasts like 6 months to me, and I use this for my toners or my essences. I use it to like remove makeup sometimes. It is just the softest cotton ever. It is definitely worth the investment because it is $12 cotton, you know. So the VIB sale is definitely always a time in which I like to get it, because especially if I'm running out, I need this. Take your place on the side of the table right there, sir. Front and center is where I like you. Something else I needed to restock on was Lily lashes. I got a pair of the Lily lashes for Sephora collection, and these are the Barcelona lashes. I love my Barcelona lashes, and I get a lot of use out of Lily lashes. It's definitely worth the splurge for me as well, because I can reuse this so many times. Whenever I buy lashes at the drugstore, first of all, they're not half as cute as Lily lashes are, let's face it. Because the Lily lashes are so fluffy and so like hair-like the hairs look natural. They don't look natural because there's a lot of hairs in there, but like the hairs look natural. I hope that makes sense. They are faux mink hair. So anyways, I get a ton of use out of these. I use them for when I do 5 looks on palette videos a lot, or just if I wanted to like go out anywhere and wear lashes. Not that that's gonna happen anytime soon, I don't think. These are definitely my go-tos. And the reason I like the Barcelona ones a little bit better than the Miamis is because you can see how they're a little bit smaller towards the center and then they flare out. The hairs towards the end of the brow are a little bit longer. The Miami ones are long throughout, so like even in the center they're very long hairs, and I feel like it looks so weird to have hairs towards the middle of my eye that like touch my eyebrow. I'm not here for that. I had Miami's ones and I liked them, but I did feel like that was a little bit weird. So when I found Barcelona, I fell in love, because since these flare out, they are a little bit shorter towards the inside, and that was the only problem I ever had with the Miamis. These are perfect. The other pair from Lily Lashes I really love are the MILF lashes. I'm leaving the best for last, by the way. So the next thing I wanted to try was this right here. This is the Face Glow Cream Shimmer by Natasha Denona. Look at that beautiful little box right there. This is a stick highlighter. I just looked at the color and now I'm scared. It says dark beige number 3, but This is not the one I needed. Okay, I'm not going to even touch this. This is so disappointing. I'm so upset. I definitely did not want the bronze highlighter. I wanted the lightest shade. So I'm just going to put this one in here, and we'll do an exchange for the lighter one. Unfortunately, we'll have to do that. So, meh. Alright, I'm not going to let this bother me. This could be exchanged. I really wanted to try the light color of these highlighters because in the pictures they look magical. But I guess I will do that at another point because it is not happening right now. But the last product I'm going to show you is by far the one that I was most excited about. You guys know I am an eyeshadow palette freak. However, I always go for like the $45 palettes, the $65 palettes. The one expensive palette I bought in the past was the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. That one was $129, but it had so many shades. I figured it would be worth it, and I really like it. However, I have never bought a Mothership palette before, and this is my first one. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership number 5 Bronze Seduction. I watched a lot of ranking videos on Pat McGrath palettes, and a lot of people said this was by far their #1 favorite. So of course this is the one that I had to go for. This is what it looks like when you open it. It is beautiful. I'm so excited. Let's open it together. Ooh, it is so pretty. This is stunning. This shade right here, that one, oh my god, these shades I love. This purple looks so pretty. I am so excited. Okay, so this is by Pat McGrath number 5. This is not a new palette by any means, but it is my first ever Pat McGrath palette, and I am so excited about it. So this is it as far as the haul is concerned. Now we are going to play with some of these products. You already saw how I apply the brow, the cream bronzer, and the cream blush. The plan was to put on the Natasha Denona highlighter, but obviously that is not going to happen anymore because this is super dark. So I'm going to go ahead and play with my Pat McGrath palette for the first time, and then we're going to try this Shiseido mascara, and that'll be that. So let me go ahead and start playing. I guess this will be kind of like my first impressions of my Pat McGrath palette. I'm swatching because it gives me an idea of what things are going to look like once I apply them. I always do that with new palettes because that way I know like what look to go for and things like that. These are the 4 shades to the right. 3 of them have a super beautiful sparkle. I cannot wait to put them on my eyeballs. I'm going to start with this color right here. This is the color Entrapment, and I'm going to use my fancy palette as a mirror, and we're going to put it on the crease of my eye. Oh, that was darker than I expected. See, even swatching it, sometimes I don't know how much to pick up of something. So, crease of my eye, back and forth. I'm using a very soft, fluffy brush, and just blend until it diffuses to your liking. I like for it to look very diffused underneath my brow. Look at how beautiful that looks already, and that is just one color. That's insane. I don't know which matte to go for next. I think I'm going to use the brown. Let's be a little boring on our first time using this palette. I switched my brush to a more pinched blending brush. These are pigmented, okay? They didn't swatch this pigmented. I feel like they swatch kind of funky, which again, swatches don't mean anything. They go on super pigmented. So I'm using that color Disobedient right here on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm blending it upwards towards the first color on the crease a little bit. And I think I want to do a halo eye, so I'm going to put some of Disobedient right here on the inner part as well, blend it up onto the crease a little bit. I love that. I'm going to go for the color Blitz Flame. I'm going to put it right here in the center of my eyelid. I'm going to retouch Disobedient to like make it blend with the red even better. So then I think just with my finger I'm going to go into this shade here. This one's called Astral Luna Gold, and I'm going to pat it on top of the red. Okay, that is everything. but also I barely see the red. I thought it was going to be a little bit more of a sheer glitter. I feel like you can barely see the red anymore, but I'm not upset about it. Like, it still looks so good. I'm totally going to do a 5 looks 1 palette for you guys with this one because I need to play with this one more. I definitely want to do some fun looks with it. I'm going to use this one here. It's called Skin Show Divine Glow, and I'm going to put it right here on the inner corner as my highlight shade. For underneath the eye, I'm going to use a pencil brush with the darker brown color I used, and I'm going to put it real close to my lower lash line here, and I'm going to smoke that out with a little bit of this one and a small fluffy brush. Okay, so I'm done playing with this one for the first time ever. I am so excited. I got it and I cannot wait to keep playing with it for sure. Let's try my new Shiseido mascara. I don't know how long this mascara's been out. I had never seen it before, so you guys let me know if it's something new or not. But I'm just going to put it on, see how we like it. It is not impressive, so I'm glad I didn't purchase it and just got the little one. Okay, so this is the mascara on. Again, not too impressive. I'm going to do some lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, lashes are on. Let me just put on some highlighter since the Natasha Denona one is a no-go. I'm going to use this one here. And I didn't buy anything lipstick related, so I'm going to use my Iconic Nude lip liner. And I'm going to use a liquid lipstick. This is a L'Oreal one in the color 416. It's like one of their liquid lipsticks. I really like this one. And it feels like you're just putting water on. Okay, so that completes this look, and that is it for this haul video. I truly hope that you guys enjoyed it. I definitely did not go all out. It did take me a lot of thinking to get this beautiful palette right here, but I didn't buy a massive amount of stuff because I already have so much. I was good on skincare, I was good on hair care. I just wanted a few knickknacks, a couple of new things I wanted to try. The new Fenty collection launched, the new Patrick Ta brow wax launched, so those were awesome. I needed to restock on some lashes, some cotton, and then the 2 things I truly wanted were these. I have to double check on what number I order versus what number they sent on this because I wouldn't have picked number 3. And then I am obsessed with this. I cannot wait to keep playing. So I know I told you guys I was going to do a 5 looks 1 palette on the Spritz Edit by Viseart, but I think I might do the 5 looks 1 palette on this one first because I'm just a little bit more excited about this one, even though it's not a new palette anymore. I just want to play with it, okay? So I think the 5 looks 1 palette with this one will be coming out first, and then I have some other video ideas that I want to do soon. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye!